Hello viewers, how you all are doing? Hope so you all are learning very important points from my video. In my previous lecture, I discussed Indian economy hit one liner part 1, and today I am going to start new series, that is environment and ecology hit one liner part 1. And environment and ecology part is very important for UPSC as well as state PCS exam. In UPSC around 12 to 15 questions generally comes from environment part. So pattern of UPSC exam changes every year, so you can't skip any subject in your preparation part. And environment and ecology part is very important for mains paper also. It comes under general studies paper 3 of UPSC. And also for UP PCS general studies paper 3 environment part is important. So let's start with today's series. First point of today's series is genetic diversity is maintained in national park by, it is maintained by in situ conservation. First of all, what is biodiversity? Biodiversity is defined as various species in environment, that is different types of plants and animals in a particular area is termed as biodiversity. And it is divided into various parts like alpha, beta and gamma categories, and this division is done by Whitaker in 1972. Now the most important aspect of biodiversity is ecological system discharge. And the main reason of decrease in biodiversity is destruction of the habitat. Now next point is UNA celebrates Biodiversity Day on which date? It is celebrated on 22nd May. And also UNO declared 2011 to 20 as Biodiversity Decade. So both points are very important for PT exam. Now next point is word hotspot first used in 1988 by whom? It was used by British environmentalist named Norman Mayers. Now what is biodiversity hotspot? It is a biogeographic region which has different level of biodiversity which are threatened by the human habitation, and this concept is given by Norman Mayers. For exam point of view, how many biodiversity hotspots are found in India? It is 4, named as Eastern Himalayas, Western Ghat, Myanmar and India border and Sundarland. Next point is red panda is included in which list category of Red Book data? It is come under endangered category. So there is an IUCN red list of threatened species and there are 7 categories. The one is least concern category, second one is near threatened, third is vulnerable, fourth is endangered species, that is red panda, and the fifth one is critically endangered, and sixth is extinct in wild, and last one, that is 7th is extinct, and the species is considered as extinct when it has not been seen in its natural habitat for 50 years. अगर 50 years तक कोई species अपने natural habitat में नहीं पाया जा रहा है तो it is considered as extinct and it come under the 7th category of IUCN red list. Now next point is which gas is commonly used for cryogenic bank ex situ conservation? It is nitrogen gas. Now next point is which among the following valleys has most biodiversity found? Option is Silent Valley, Kashmir Valley, Surma Valley, Valley of Flowers. So answer is Shant Valley, that is in Kerala, and Surma Valley is in Manipur Hills, and Valley of Flowers is in Uttarakhand, and Silent Valley is in Kerala. Now next point is which is the most important strategy for preservation of traditional life of human being along with biodiversity? So it is biosphere reserve. Now next point is biodiversity is generally greater than at higher latitude. So it is in lower latitude. So lower latitude में जो biodiversity है वो क्या होती है? Greater होती है than higher latitude से. And maximum biodiversity is found in tropical rainforest. This is very important point, and that is between 10 degree north and 10 degree south of latitudes. Next point is the phenomena of hyperactivity can be observed in, answer is bat, bear and rodents, and rodents include squirrels, rats and mice, etc. Next point is mostly flying squirrels are found in, it is found in mountainous region of Himalayas. Tree dwelling animal whose zoological name is Alurus phylogeny. So answer is red panda. Next point is country with world's first sustainable biofuel economy. It is Brazil. Next point is the characteristics of the type of environment where an organism normally lives. It is habitat. In India, deciduous shrub popularly known as layberry, that is sea buckthorns. So sea buckthorns are very important for exam. Even Government of India is encouraging the cultivation of sea buckthorns because this plant is very important for controlling of soil erosion, and even it can prevent the desertification. And this plant has a nutritional value because it is well adapted to survive in high altitude cold region also. Example of this plant is layberry. Now there is a tree species found in Mauritius which is failed to breed because a fruit eating bird became extinct. That bird named is dodo. Next is in India, coral reefs are located in, first is Andaman and Nicobar group of islands, second is Run of Kutch, and third is Gulf of Mannar. Coral reefs is also very important for PT and mains. And now in these days, coral bleaching is caused by there is an increase in the sea temperature and even due to the acidity of environmental pressure like global warming, and there is a cause of redemption of symbiotic algae, that is the decay of the coral reefs is resulted. Main reason for coral bleaching is there is an increase in the normal temperature of ocean water. Next point is India's largest inland saline wetland is in Gujarat. Now next point is the Ramsar list of wetlands of international importance includes India's how many locations? It includes total 42 locations. Recent one locations from India added in 2020 are 5 sites are there. Number 1 is in Kanwar Tal, that is in Bihar, and second one is Sur Sarovar, that is in Uttar Pradesh, Agra, and third one is Lonar Lake, that is in Maharashtra, Buldana region, and the fourth one is latest one is added Sokar Lake, that is in Ladakh Leh region, and it was added in 17 November 2020, and which is the mostly that is the largest number of sites of location in India, that is from Uttar Pradesh. There are 8 locations included in the Ramsar list of wetlands, and which is the smallest wetland from India? It is Renuka, and it is located in Himachal Pradesh. So this is very important for HPPCS exam and all other exams of UPSC as well as state PCS. Now next point is National Biological Diversity Authority of India established in which year and where? It was established in 2003 in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Now last point of the day is thickness of stratospheric ozone layer is measured in units, that is Donson unit. So that's all for today's Hit One Liner part 1 of Environment and Ecology. Hope so you all are liking it, and please subscribe, share and like Aspire and Dream CV Services, and comment in comment section you are liking it or not. Jai Hind.